What's going on, my Cardano friends? It is your friend Jack here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over a thread on the latest news in Cardano and just covering everything going on in the past week of Cardano. So if you want to get informed, just watch this video and we'll get you up to speed. This thread will be linked down in the description if you want to see any of the resources and click on their direct links, or if you just want to follow Siraj for more amazing Cardano and crypto content. I will also leave his podcast YouTube in the description for you to subscribe to. Really awesome content. I highly recommend it. But the first piece of news is going to be from Input Output Hong Kong, which is one of the 3 founding partners of Cardano, adding more talents to their team, specifically the academic who led the development of a protocol for privacy and Web3 with zero knowledge tech. Just a great addition to the team, and it's always nice to see people being added with expertise to Cardano's development team. Next up, we have Crypto Slam, the world's first multi-chain NFT data aggregator, sticking to their multi-chain roots, and finally adding Cardano NFTs. And this comes at a time where Cardano NFTs are getting more and more attention and a lot more volume, especially in the past 24 hours. Not when this thread was posted, but especially in the past 24 hours when we have millions or billions of dollars being drained from Solana's ecosystem. And with all of the FTX news versus Binance, I made a video on this yesterday, Solana versus Cardano. If you want to check it out, it'll be linked down in the description. But it's very, I guess, a good time for Cardano just to be in the area of decentralization and not VC coins. So keep an eye out for Cardano's NFT volume, likely creeping out quite a bit with Solana's downfall. Not that I want to see anyone suffer, especially in retail, from Solana's downfall, but it is a scary time to be in VC-backed coins like Solana. If you're a Ledger user, hard wallets now support Plutus smart contract transactions, and Cardano app version 5.00 with the Babbage era is now supported. The experimental app to make Plutus smart contract transactions has been released by Ledger. If you want to go ahead and update to that, I myself will be doing so. And if you want to get a Ledger, make sure you do so from the official websites. I believe there is a link down in my description, but make sure you're getting it from the official website. Trezors are also great tools. Kind of important note to take your crypto off exchanges, and please store it yourself. Be responsible for your own funds, and so you can truly own your own funds and don't have to worry if they're in an illiquid exchange that might be going insolvent. IOG also announced another thing, that being IO Scott Fest, I believe I'm reading that right, on November 18th and 19th in Edinburgh, the birthplace of Cardano's Ouroboros protocol. Probably one of the most notable things about Cardano, it's liquid staking and everything to do with it. There is going to be a celebration for the achievements of the Cardano ecosystem. If you want more info on that, definitely check out the thread linked down in the description so you can find this tweet if you're around the area and you want to tune in, or you can also virtually tune in. There's going to be a lot of keynotes and a lot of great talks, so stay tuned for that. Cardano once again is on top of GitHub activity and just development activity in general. Thursday, we saw the highest number of activity. 792 commits had been pushed across 76 repos by 109 different authors, and Cardano nodes saw the highest development activity with 365 commits this week. As you can see here, number 1, Cardano, pretty much doubling the competition, and it is hard to really gauge this. How impactful is this? Is more, is less more? It's really hard to know, but I'm not complaining. Seeing a lot of development activity likely is a good thing. Trial and error, or just people actually building on Cardano and putting their code where their mouth is, not just investing a bunch of billions of dollars to lock it in something that isn't very stable. Trying to stay humble though amidst all the crashing right now. You never know what could happen next, and we do want to be vigilant because we are in cryptocurrency. Just throwing that out there. Now, on top of that, we also have a link to the detailed weekly Cardano development update where you can go deep into the developments, the tech, what's being built, if you want to know more of what's under the hood and you don't want to just buy NFTs and stare at charts all day. If you're a dataless user, which honestly don't think much people here are, you can upgrade to 5.11. It's been released, and you can upgrade your dataless wallet. It just may take a few hours to sync like normal. Also, I'm not bashing dataless. Dataless is great, and also provides you with the full node security, so it's pretty awesome. Moving on though, we have dApps on Cardano, a very useful website that I mentioned time and time again on the channel, and they've now give insights into the dApps and Cardano ecosystem, and integrated new charts into the website that will show you the scalability brought by the Vasil upgrade. I covered this yesterday's video, but you can now see the average fees are going down, the average transaction size, and just the average everything is going down to be significantly more scalable since the Vasil upgrade and the Plutus V2 smart contracts have been implemented on a lot of different dApps, including JPEG Store and other big ones. Speaking of JPEG Store, we also have a new feature, that being bundling. You can now list up to 10 different NFTs from the same collection on the JPEG Store, and it's just really good. This is going to further improve a lot of experience for the users on the top NFT marketplace, especially with new people coming in and having those threads or these features already used to. It is nice to see more and more features being deployed on our #1 Cardano NFT marketplace. If you're a fan of Cornucopias, one of the NFT projects here on Cardano, metaverse specific, they have announced their first ever bridge between Binance Smart Chain and Cardano. This was achieved with a partnership chain port. Through this bridge, you can now port your Copi tokens from BNB chain to Cardano. Wondering how to do it? There's details in this thread, which will be linked down in the description. Keep in mind, myself, I am wary of bridges. That's just me. Be careful, do your own research, and please make sure you know what you're doing, how these bridges are created, how they are backed, because bridges inherently are scary. They are a risk, so just make sure you know the risks you're taking, and please proceed with caution. Still though, great to see Cornucopias making developments and trying new things. I don't think this is a bad thing at all. I'm just urging people to be cautious because it seems like there's not a lot of caution going around in many parts of crypto. Now this week we also see one of the largest collections, or the largest collection on Cardano's history, Hosky tokens selling out at 420 NFTs in under a year. This is the Cash Grab NFT series. I myself am a stake pool operator for this. You can stake with the Jack stake pool with your Hosky NFTs included and earn Hosky every 5 days. Pull it from the rug pool doggy pool and make a ton of nothing, of zero worthless doggy coins. If you want to do that, go ahead. Stake with Jack Stake Pool. There's also a bunch of other stake pool operators that are eligible for this, so look out for that. It'll be linked down in my description, the website hosky.io if you are interested, but this is a huge series of NFTs. Hosky token has been doing great for the community. They're also a speaker at the Cardano Summit ×2, so I'm really excited for that as well. Oh, and when you look at that, this is also mentioned in the next tweet by Siraj. Hosky token announced for the speaker winner of Community and Social, as well as NFT collections. Those are the two we're going to be hearing about Hosky from. Also, a new wallet on Cardano was launched. What's new? New something new every single day, pretty much on Cardano. And this is an iOS and Android versions already available. This is Beacon Wallet. The UI looks pretty cool. Haven't tried it myself, but I will be going ahead and giving it some tests. So let me know if you guys want a video tutorial on that. Also recently, we had Charles Hoskinson, the founder of IOHK, one of the 3 founding partners of Cardano, back with a new whiteboard video talking about how to build decentralized Twitter using Doge and Cardano for profit and pleasure. One of the core pillars of Cardano, which is governance and Project Catalyst, has had a newsletter giving a comprehensive view of developments inside the Catalyst and what's going on. If you want to check out that and it's important to you, definitely do so. As well, in the news, we have finally, during the Rare Plume event, Sunday Swap and them demoing the Hydra, but also just people in general demoing Hydra over the last few weeks. And it's exciting to see Hydra in action, Layer 2s in action in general, and hoping to see this as a scalable solution integrated in wallet seamlessly sometime soon to come. At least that's my hope. I made a whole video about this earlier this week as well, but in general, the blockchain industry, there's a very palpable bias against Cardano. This bias has crossed some limits, especially with stakingrewards.com publishing a state of liquid staking across L1s without any mention of Cardano, even though on their website it is number 3, and it's the only really true liquid one, in my opinion and definition of liquid staking. Now, by continuous bias, Staking Rewards got a huge pushback from the Cardano community, and we had some good responses, as well as Cardano being added here with 10 billion in liquid staking, which is a lot more than pretty much everyone on this list by a long shot. Also in the Cardano community, we have seen time and time again that developers really care about the blockchain. This is no exception when Sebastian from Milkomeda and DC Spark, many other projects that he's working on to do great things for the Cardano ecosystem, put out a video on showing how Cardano's monolithic architecture is a deviation of its original roadmap, and also later how to fix it and how we can help move in that direction of better architecture. If you're interested in decentralized identifiers or DIDs and you want to learn more, definitely check out this video by the founder of NMaker, Patrick, him explaining it, going into detail on how they can be used and the benefits. If you're interested, definitely check out that link down in the description. Also in the news, we have a blog article by Input Output about the most prevalent consensus mechanisms and their trade-offs. Very useful guide to understanding why Cardano chose Ouroboros. I know privacy and decentralization don't really come into mind with the recent events going on in today's news, but IOG has posted a blog article on privacy preserving smart contracts, and this is called Kachina. I don't really know how to say it for sure, but the article explains how ZK snarks could be leveraged to enable privacy preserving smart contract functionality in a decentralized, trustless manner. If you're interested, go ahead and give it a read and see what it sparks in your brain. There's a lot going on in the discussion around Cardano's governance that I think is going to be very crucial for the decades to come. And right now we are witnessing it in front of our eyes by a bunch of community members speaking up and just putting out constructive suggestions and criticisms on how to improve the efficiency of Project Catalyst, which is in turn the funding mechanism of projects on Cardano looking to develop that want internal funding from the ecosystem. Lastly in the news, I just want to shout out everyone building on Cardano. There's a ton of activity going on, and even amidst the past day or two where things are very gloomy and doomy within the markets, Cardano builders are just heads down making stuff. It's awesome to see. Hope you guys have a great freaking day. That's all the news I have for you today. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.